Today I'm going to show you free crochet patterns that you can finish in 1 hour or less. A lot of these are no-sew, so they're all very quick and easy. So it's perfect if you have a market coming up, or they all make great gifts as well. And I tried all of them myself. So make sure you subscribe and stay till the end. Let's get started. So this very first one are these adorable frogs by Crocheted by Elle on Instagram. Patterns are all linked in the description box. She used a size 2 yarn. I use a size 6 Premier Just Chenille from the Dollar Tree. So mine definitely turned out way bigger than hers. So if you use like Bernat Blanket or Premier Parfait, it's going to turn out huge because the Just Chenille from the Dollar Tree, even though it's size 6, it's fairly thin for like a plush chenille yarn. This pattern does have sewing. You technically need to sew on the arms and legs, but I think if you look at the instructions first, you could probably crochet the arms and legs first and then just crochet them into the round and make it no sew. So just make it your own and have fun with it because it's going to turn out so cute. Alright, for our next free crochet pattern, this one is no-sew. It's this little chicken. I added a keychain lanyard to it to make it like a bag charm. I used all Just Chenille Premier yarn from the Dollar Tree to make it. So it was very budget friendly and the pattern was free. I found it on Pinterest. They said they modified somebody else's pattern. So it's kind of confusing. So I'll link the pin down below as well as the original pattern, but it turned out really cute. It's pretty tiny, but like I said, that chenille yarn is pretty thin, so you could always make it bigger or smaller depending on the yarn you use. But I just thought it was so cute and different from a lot of the other chicken patterns we've been seeing. Alright, the next one is this baby seal. I just realized it's like a anime character, I think. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I thought it was a really cute plushie, so I wanted to crochet it myself. I know it looks a little bit different than hers. This was a free tutorial by Lovely Studio here on YouTube, and she made this in so many different colors. I thought it was really cute. It was no-sew, and it took maybe 30 minutes at the most. It was a very easy tutorial to follow. I made it with Premier Parfait yarn because I had just a little bit left, so I figured this would be a good project to kind of stash bust. And as I was crocheting it, it's very similar to these no-sew whales by All From Jade. So if you've made those before, then you won't have any trouble with this cute little baby seal. So definitely check out the tutorial. It was really easy to follow. She printed everything on this screen as well with each round, so that was so helpful. And I really liked how she made them in different colors, so it's nice to give it a variety if you're making a lot for a market. It was just a cute pattern. And next up we have another YouTube tutorial. This one's by Abby Studio and it's a little parakeet, and these were just so adorable. I used to have parakeets growing up, so this brought back so many good memories. And once again, it's no-sew, very easy tutorial to follow where everything is printed on the screen as well. And then of course there's bobble stitches for the feet, and as always with bobble stitches, if your tension's like a little loose or a little tight, it doesn't always line up, so you might need to adjust a little bit, because I know mine is a little bit like crooked, like the eyes don't perfectly line up with the feet, but that's okay. I just loved it so much. So definitely crochet this. I think this would be a really nice gift if you know somebody who has a parakeet or is like a bird lover. This next pattern I'm going to be making my own tutorial for, so be on the lookout for that. I first saw this pin right here on Pinterest and I crocheted my Pinterest board. Make sure you check out that video. I used yarn from the Dollar Tree, the Just Yarn worsted, and it turned out really cute. But then I went and just kind of made my own pattern because I could not find a written pattern for it anywhere. So be on the lookout for this tutorial. I thought it was just a really cute little like wristlet keychain lanyard with the tulips, and I'll link below a few other tulip pattern tutorials, and when my video is ready I'll link that in the description box as well, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks so much again for everybody supporting my channel and subscribing. I appreciate it. And then this next one here was also from Instagram. It was caught in the no-sew sheep. This one had a lot of puff stitches, popcorn stitches. So it was really fun and something really different than just single crochets for amigurumi, and it turned out really cute. But as always with the puffy stitches, you got to make sure they line up perfectly, like the legs and the ears and everything. So that could be a little challenging, but sometimes it's fun to have a challenge and to really learn more about crochet and grow your skills. So definitely check this out. And plus, you just don't see a lot of crochet lambs and sheep, so this was a really fun pattern to make. Next, we have this octopus. This took less than an hour, and for me it was no sew because I didn't add the suction cups or anything. So if you add the extras, you might have to sew, I'm not sure. But I was looking for a specific octopus pattern because I wanted a teal color mini octopus, and this one delivered. It was so easy to follow, and she has video tutorials as well as written tutorials too, so that was really nice, and it worked up so fast, and it was a perfect size, not too big, not too small, but of course if you want it bigger or smaller, just switch up the yarn. And next we have this puffy heart coaster. This was also very easy, maybe 30 minutes or less. I originally found it on Pinterest. I thought it was so pretty, and I just felt like I should switch up the colors and make it my own, make it fun. And it was really easy written pattern. I found it on Pinterest, but it was a written Instagram pattern, so which is always nice because there's no ads or anything. And I used acrylic yarn for this. Normally I do like a cotton yarn for coasters, but I thought it still turned out really nice. I'm still happy with how it looks, and of course it fit perfect with my cup, and it looked really cute on my desk as well. So I'll link this below so you guys can check it out, because this is another one that you can always switch up and make it your own and make it really fun. But I can't recommend this pattern enough because it's easy to follow and understand, but at the same time it really helps you grow your crochet skills with the puff stitches and different things, especially if you mostly make plushies. You definitely need to try this. Next we have this no sew mini teddy bear. I know this is all over Pinterest because it's just so cute. I've made these so many times. They sell very well on my Etsy. I've made a few as bag charms, and I get so many compliments on them, and I just love them. These take maybe like 20 minutes. I like how you can switch the colors. I love to add the bows. It gives it a nice little coquette touch to it. This is a free written Instagram pattern, so once again there's no ads or anything. It's another must try no sew pattern. And next we have this baby hat. This is by Crochet Dreams. They have the written pattern on their blog as well as a video tutorial on their YouTube. It's just a baby hat with little bear ears. And what I liked about their pattern is they even have it for different sizes, like up to 24 months. And it literally took 30 minutes. I used Bernat baby blanket frosting, and with that nice thick yarn, it made this hat work up so fast. Next is a tutorial by me for this Minnie Mouse keychain. I was inspired by these Stony Clover Lane patches, but these are not cheap. They're like $35. And obviously mine isn't as pretty as that, but that's just kind of what inspired me. And so I made a tutorial, and if you already know how to crochet, in the description box I wrote out each step of the pattern. It's all written there. And I also made it for those who don't know how to crochet in case they want to learn. You'll learn how to make a slip knot, chain, magic ring, all of that. So definitely check this out if you have a Minnie Mouse fan in your life, because it'll make such a cute gift. You could add it to like a hat or a bag or like a coffee cup cozy too. So there's just a lot you can do with this. Next up, we have another YouTube tutorial. This is by the Stitch Zoo, and it's a no sew elephant. Mine turned out super tiny because I used the slim chenille yarn, which is like size 4. So I definitely recommend using the bigger yarn, just because it's kind of tedious with a small yarn, but I still loved it. And then of course we have this really cute bunny. This is by Mayhem Crochets. It could be a bear or bunny. It's a 2-in-1 pattern. I love the bunny, and I make it a lot because it's very popular on my Etsy shop. I've sold so many of them, and I've had to rebuy that white velvet yarn so many times because this is really popular, and it's just so cute. So definitely give it a try. But there is sewing with this pattern. You need to sew on each piece. But if you do want to no sew pattern, make sure you check out this frog. This was another free YouTube tutorial, and I've made this before in a couple different colors. I just think they're so cute and super squishy. Fits right in your hand, makes you cute like stress pet or a desk pet, or this is another one that could be a keychain or a bag charm, so definitely check it out. And of course, frogs are so versatile because I feel like you could crochet them in any color. So if you buy like a hot pink yarn and you don't know what to do with it, you know, just make one of these frogs. And this also takes maybe 30 minutes at most. It's very quick and easy and just so cute, so give it a try. Next, we have a macaron bear. This was a free Instagram pattern. I think it's also on Ribbler. This was very easy to follow and very quick. There are a lot of little pieces. There is some sewing, so I recommend not using the Premier Just Chenille like I did because it got a little bit tedious, and plus I feel like it might be a little bit cuter if it was a tiny bit bigger. I feel like I was running out of room for like the eyes and the muzzle because it turned out too small. So definitely use a bigger yarn, but it's still a fun, easy pattern, and it's just so cute because it's just different than a lot of the crochet we've been seeing lately. Next, we have this spider by Crochet Calls here on YouTube. This is a 30-minute pattern, so it's very quick and easy. You do need to make 8 legs, you know, since it's a spider, so that can be a little bit repetitive, but I still really like how it turned out, and it wasn't too creepy looking. It was just enough cute because I don't like anything scary looking. So definitely try this out, and if you want, she even has where you could add like a little web to make it hang in case you want to hang it like on your car or something. But I just opted for a spider, and of course I use Premier Just Chenille from the Dollar Tree, which I don't know if I recommend because once again there was a lot of tiny pieces and it ended up being kind of tedious. Love the Dollar Tree yarn, but not for this pattern. Alright, here's another no-sew pattern. This is by Mary Bun on Instagram. I love her aesthetic. She makes so many cute bunnies and different things that are just so pretty and unique, so definitely check her out. And this one's called Snowball Bunny. It's mostly just one big piece. The ears you make separately and then you crochet them into the round, but it's super fast, maybe 30 minutes at most. I use acrylic yarn, but I really want to try this pattern again with chenille yarn. I just want to see how fluffy it would be and how big and squishy. It's just so cute and so adorable. And like I said, it's super fast and it's very versatile. You can even make it into a keychain like I did. I added a little lanyard clip for a bag charm. So definitely check it out and let me know what you think. She has other free patterns too. Alright, and then the next free pattern was a tutorial here on YouTube by past Jeanette Kelsey. There's a reason she's super popular and successful. The scrunchie turned out so beautiful and it was really quick and easy to make. Very easy tutorial to follow since it was like repetitive, so you didn't need to keep looking back and like pay close attention to the video. It's a really nice mindless crochet project. It works up so quick, and I use Juicy Couture yarn, which is what she used too. And then we have chickens. I know these crochet chickens are everywhere, but this was a free, easy YouTube tutorial. And then what I did is I just tried it with different yarns to get different variety of chickens. And that was just really nice to switch things up. I made a chicken before, just try it again with a different color or a different yarn. Next up, we have another keychain, and this was just a really pretty pink coquette style bow keychain. I found this on Pinterest, and it was a written pattern. I thought it looked so cute as a bag charm, and I liked how quick it was to make. It was maybe less than 30 minutes. This might be the easiest and quickest crochet project on here. It was just 2 like little rows of half double crochets maybe, or double crochets. Anyways, definitely try it if you like bows, if you like pink. It was so quick and easy to make, and the pattern was really easy to follow, so that was really fun and exciting, and I'm so glad I found this on my Pinterest. I can't wait to make it in more colors. These next 2 patterns from All From Jade I tried before. I didn't get good footage of them. I ended up giving them as gifts, but they're really cute and super easy and fast, like 30 minutes. And you can always switch them up as gifts to make it in like people's favorite color and stuff like that. And this cookie bear is on my to crochet list. I really want to make this. It's so adorable. And then I also want to show you guys a pattern I'm going to put on my Etsy soon. It's these little no-sew cats, and you can make them into a bag charm as well, add a keychain. But let me know if you want a tutorial, because I really like to put written patterns on Etsy and tutorials here on YouTube. If you need more no-sew inspiration, we also have this gummy bear, but I feel like these could be hit or miss. People either love them or hate them. And then don't forget to check out my no-sew pumpkin tutorial here on YouTube. But I say this for the end since, pumpkin season will be over before we know it. Also, don't forget to check out my Etsy shop where you can find the pattern to these bow scrunchies that are super cute and very easy. And then this is a little bit more of an advanced pattern, but it's still really fun, especially if you know somebody who loves these Dachshund wiener dogs. It makes a perfect gift. Or if you just want a unique item to stand out at your market, make sure you check out my Etsy shop because I have some crochet patterns that I haven't put on YouTube that are just really different that I think will be fun and exciting, whether for gifts for people or for yourself or anything. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.